It's Psychic Bob. Oh my gosh, it's so good to be with you guys. Well, welcome to Sunday night. I tell you, I'm just feeling the spirit today. I've been having a day. It's been a busy day. Been scheduling people, dealing with stuff. Gave myself a little bit of a break today. I needed to sleep a little bit because I don't ever sleep. Had a little nap. I'm feeling it. Bobby Ray is feeling it, and I'm here with my tubies. I'm sipping my Earl Grey. Hey, life is good. You can't complain. How you guys out there today? I've been looking for lamb chop, and I got a rumor. Somebody in the neighborhood called me and said, your pet lamb is out preaching in the streets and chanting and dancing. I said, what? Well, I don't know. I'm waiting for him to come home. I told them, just tell him to get out of their yard and go home. Oh, there he is. Lamb chop, what are you doing? I'm getting phone calls around the neighborhood about you, that you're disturbing everybody. Get up here. Come up here. Oh my gosh, look at you. What is this that you're wearing today? Huh? What are you wearing? You've become a Hare Krishna. All right, and you're out preaching. Well, that is Hare Krishna robes, I think. Where did you go? Did you go to a temple and they gave you these beads and the robes? Well, I think you stole those beads from me. Those are your beads. Oh, you got a new set. All right, and you put mine back on my jewelry case. Okay. Well, gosh. Well, Lamb Chop, I'm all about people following their own path. Now, I'm a Wiccan, of course. And I love Hare Krishna. And I'm glad that you found a religion that's helping you. But Cola told me that when you go back to England, she said she'll take you to the Hare Krishna temple in London. Okay? But you got to behave yourself. All right. Now, you cannot go around the neighborhood knocking on doors. We have no soliciting laws there. But when you're at Heathrow at the airport, you can give out your literature there because they allow Hare Krishnas at the airport. Okay, so that's good. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Well, how do you think Lamb Chop looks? Is he going to make a good Hare Krishna? You want to chant for everybody? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. All right. All right, you're doing pretty good with your chant. I think the Krishnas would be very impressed with you. All right, well, I'm glad you have a religion that you like, And God has many names. That's true, I know. So what do the Hare Krishnas think about us Wiccans? You're children of God. Well, that's a nice view. All right, I'm really happy to hear that. We love Krishna. Yeah, I know. And you should explore praying to Krishna. Well, I love Krishna too. He's a beautiful God. Yeah, all right. Well, we're not having any disagreements. That's all good. Well, there you go. Well, guys, Lamb Chop is converted to Hare Krishna movement. ISKCON. Yeah, I know about ISKCON. Yeah, and we will take you to Govinda's. Okay, I promise. And you can pray in the temple and chant with the Krishnas. Okay. All right, very good. Listen, we got to say hi to everybody tonight. All right. He says, Hare Krishna to everybody. Okay. There's Karen Bryant. Yay. There's Stardust C. Yay. There's Christine C. and Philippa Gary. Oh my gosh. There's Robert Stevens. And look, there's Baroness Kolobobs. Yeah, that's her. Yep. All right. Say hi. Hare Krishna, Baroness. Well, Lamb Chop. Baroness did all the wonderful art for our show tonight. And you want to do a picture of Krishna for the show? Well, I don't know. We'll see. Baroness is doing such a good job on the art right now, Yeah, look, there's Angela Prayer Poems. Yeah. Oh, Angela says, you look great. Lamb Chop looks awesome. Free hugs to Bob and Baroness and Lamb Chop. He just said Hare Krishna to you. All right, there you go. Angela Prayer Poems. What's Baroness say? He's orange now, Lamb Chop, but he will be nice and juicy when I'm finished with him. Shh, go. You don't let him hear that. She doesn't mean it. She should be vegetarian. I agree. I know. Well, we should all try to be vegetarian. I think it's a good idea. All right. Well, we'll come to the Krishna temple. You can teach us about that, okay? All right. Oh, there's Scott from South Carolina. Scott, Lamb Chop says Hare Krishna to you. He's joined the Hare Krishnas today. Yeah, well, I didn't know you slipped out and went to the temple today. Yeah, there's a temple here in the DC area. Yeah, I know. It's great. All right. Oh, there's Lady Jane of the Earl Grey Tea Tribe. Yay. And there's Stardust C. Yay. And Robin Boston's here. Hari Kari. Yeah, Lamb Chop's become a Hari Krishna today. He says Hari Krishna to you. You look great in your orange robes. The temple really dressed you nice, Lamb Chop. I think you're going to fit in with that religion. I really do. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lamb Chop's agreeing with you, Angela. Angela just said life is way less man. Oh, I think they said wife is. I can't say that on the air because it'll upset Lamb Chop. All right. She's good. Yeah, she's talking about vegetarianism. Yeah. Shh. Quiet, Angela Perriman. Just tell them you're vegetarian, okay? Because, it'll make it easier. All right. Lady Jane's upset. Hare Krishna, Lady Jane. Says, nope, not part of my fish and chips. Now, stop lecturing people. Lady Jane, I'm so sorry. He said, well, she'll get her karma. Let's not. You can't be judgmental. Like, everybody has a different way. This channel's about tolerance, all right? And I love you, but you got to let everybody have their way. You can believe your Hare Krishnas. I don't mind. You got to be nice. No preaching to everybody. All right. You can preach when we go to the airport. All right. Very good. All right. Well, listen, you need to go sit down. Go over there and chant your prayers quietly. I've got to talk to everybody, okay? All right. There you go. Go down. He's saying Hare Krishna. Lamb Chop. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to our show tonight. Oh, hi, Mary J. Listen, hold your donations. I'm not doing readings yet. Cola, mark down Mary J. I'll come back to you, Mary J. I've got some announcements. All right. First important announcement. I need people to check on, I'm blocked still from Instagram. I want to see if they've shut down. Somebody told me they shut down PsychicBob08 channel on Instagram. If any of you've gotten anything from Psychic Bob and it's got a 0 and an 8, that is not me. That is an imposter. I'm working on a legal case against this person, but we can't find out. The people involved have been blocked. We can't see, and I can't reach Instagram. So if anybody's on Instagram, if you can find out if there's still a Psychic Bob08 account, please report it as fraudulent. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. Anybody got any insights, let me know. Thank you so much. Second important announcement. I tell you, we've had such a good weekend. Yesterday, we had psychic development class. It was so much fun. I want to say thank you to all of you who came out. If you weren't here or missed yesterday's show, we did a class on automatic imagery. That is how to channel through spirit and get images. We're going to continue that subject this upcoming Saturday, teaching a class on how to manifest spirit faces through drawing. Now, some of you said, well, Psychic Bob, I'm not an artist. I can't do that. Doesn't matter if you're an artist. Once the spirit starts flowing through you, you will be in a flow of spirit and be able to create spirit images. That's what we're going to work on Saturday. If you're interested in doing spirit faces through drawing, that's going to be our Saturday psychic development class. It's going to be 2 hours from 12 o'clock till 2 o'clock. Would love to have you join us. It's only $30. 2 hours psychic development training with me, one-on-one. I will be there and talking to you. It's through Zoom. And just come. Bring any crayons or pens or pencils, anything you like to draw with. Okay. And if you're not sure, just bring a pen. I mean, you can start somewhere, right? You don't have to spend a lot of money. I'm telling people in the class, do not go out and buy $300, paint and pastel sets for this class. It's just a beginning class. But in time, you may want to do that, but you don't have to do it for Saturday. All right. Bring a pencil, bring a charcoal. Some people draw in like artist charcoal. Anything you like, bring it, okay? So we'll see you on Saturday. Register over at my website, PsychicBob.com. It's $30 for the class. You'll go to the website, and then you'll see a thing. It says, I think it says services at the top. Click on that, and then it'll give you all the listing of different readings, and you'll see the psychic development class in there. All right, so I hope you'll come and join us. You guys rock. Anyways, we are going to do psychic readings tonight. I'm so glad you guys are here with us. And we're going to open the channel, but we got to raise the power before we do that. So please hold your donations, Mary J. We will get you, not to worry. By the way, how do you like what I'm wearing today? I got on my Aquarius shirt. Isn't that cool? The symbol of Aquarius is the water bear, and he's pouring the waters of light through the cosmos. And it's got the signs, the glyphs of the zodiac, the wheel going around. And there's the Aquarius sign right there. Isn't that cool? So I'm wearing that, and I've got on my silver pentacle. Isn't that cool? All right, there you go. And I'm wearing my British flag and royal crown pin that I got in London. Isn't that cool? So, yay. And I have my cord of white magic on. So there you go. That's what PsychicBob's wearing. Fashion check. So everybody says, what are you wearing? What's your jewelry? I'm in my witch mode today. Whew. You should see when I walk down the street after church lets out and all the Baptists come out of the church. No offense to Baptists, but there's a Baptist church near me. They see me walking down the street, my astrology and my pentacle on. I get some looks. I'm the local community witch. Everybody knows it. Anyways, I'm glad you guys are here. And blessings to you. Blessings of the goddess. Blessings of the God. Blessings of the divine. Blessings of the craft. Blessings of the white light that surrounds and blesses us all with life and goodness. So glad you guys are here. Welcome. Well, let's raise our vibrations. It'll be a little closer to that white light through our meditation. All right. So what we're going to do, everybody take your hands off your keyboards. And let's just start by closing our eyes. Okay. And, oops, hold on a second. I got a problem with my tech. Am I still broadcasting? All right. Let's just start by closing our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you to follow your breathing just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow our breathing, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of the chest area. Excuse me. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light, just a little pinpoint of light. And as you see that light, I want you to see it become a little brighter and a little larger. And let that light expand and grow and form into a glowing cloud of light. It's a luminous cloud, bright and shining. Wherever this cloud of light moves within your body, I want you to let it release all tension and all anxiety. And let the light bring in peace and balance and healing energies. So let that cloud of light now just fill the chest. Focus on it. We're going to count down now from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that cloud of light in our chest and expand it to fill our entire body from head to toe with glowing light. All right, you with me? All right, let's watch our clouds. We're going to count down. Keep your eyes closed and focus on that light inside. All right, let's count down. 3, 2, keep that focus. 1, blink on, whoo, and be glorified. I want to say thank you for being here again, and thank you for your donations. $4.99 above will get PsychicBob special attention. Mary J., our first donor, who's so eager. Thank you, Mary J., for being here and your kind support. $10 donation. Oh, that's so kind. Thank you. All right. Mary J.'s question says, why in the world does this person keep coming around my house on my brother Mark's death date? He was Mark's friend, but we feel he had something to do with his murder. You know, Mary J., I'm just going to say it straight up. When I'm in that energy, there's guilt there. Now, I don't believe this person actually is the person who caused the death, but I do think he knows a lot more than he's letting on. It's like he wants to tell, he feels guilty. I've got my spirit guide, Leslie Flint, coming in here. And he said, this person, he said, you must confront them. He said, they know more. And he said, they're waiting for an opportunity. This is Leslie Flint's words. He said, they're waiting for an opportunity to confess. But let me just advise you, you might want to talk to the police because they could set up a wire to catch his confession. Because if he confesses, you don't have a recorded evidence that the police recognize, it won't be for much. So I want you to talk to the police, share this with them, have them explore it, and then see if you can engage him and get a confession. Again, I don't think he actually did the actual murder, but I feel he knows stuff. That's all I can say right here. There's my advice. All right. That's why he's come around. It's guilt. Blessings to you. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. But this may be a blessing in the end. Thank you for being here. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. There's Ramona, 9954, 499. Yay, Ramona. Hello, Bob. Any messages for my guides, please? Thank you. Hello, Ramona. Hold on just a second. You know, Ramona, I've got Doris Stokes coming in right here for you. And she says, tell Ramona, she said, I'm helping her, she said, to embrace the changes. You're at a crossover right now where you're really stepping in to the spiritual work more. And Doris says she's sending people. She said the spirit is making your energy that you're drawing people to you. I'm hearing drumming back here. I think you got your Maasai chieftain back here. And he's back here and he just walks in, he's playing a drum and he's handing beads to you. He said these are your beads of initiation. So your work with the ancestors and with the spirits is taken on a new level. He's putting beads around you as a sign of honor and respect. And the words he literally says, her initiation into spirit work. So good for you, Ramona. Keep doing whatever you're doing. It's getting their attention and they're impressed. All right. I also want to tell you, I keep seeing the months of April and May as a turning point here. Could actually be a physical move coming. So if you're thinking about a move, I'm being drawn to the West. I'm being drawn to California. I'm being drawn to Hawaii. I know we've talked about Hawaii, but it's still showing up. So just remember it. All right. April and May. Blessings to you and stay close to your spirit, people. Thank you. There's JB, $5 donation. Hi, JB. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Appreciate you. JB, I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Still writing my book, trying to spread the word of spirit. That's awesome. May I sponsor a group reading tonight? Thank you, JB. That's nice. First of all, JB, let me tell you, you will never serve the spirit people in the spirit world and not be rewarded. They know what we go through down here and the challenges we go through just to be here. And the very fact that we think about other people, that's a real blessing. So thank you for thinking not only of yourself, but everybody here. So let's see what the spirit people have for you and for all of us. This next reading is sponsored by JB. It's for everybody here today. So if you don't get a reading today, this is for you, okay? All right, JB, let's see what's back here. Hold on. Leslie Flint's stepping in here. Hi, Leslie. I can hear you. That's lovely. All right, this message is from Leslie Flint, one of my guides, to everybody here. Yes, I'll tell you. JB, first of all, Leslie Flint wants me to specifically address you. And he said, remember that your writing, he said, is led by spirit. That's his words. So let the spirit write through you, and it's going to take your book to a new level. That's from Leslie Flint. He said you call on him. Thank you. All right, this next message, Leslie wants to bring something here for everybody here. Thank you, Leslie. Leslie, yes. Leslie's asking me to tell all of you here tonight. He says, let each person know that they are a vessel for channeling the light into this world. He said, some of you think so little. You think so little of yourselves, and yet you are divine inside. You are children of the light. You are children of God. And he said, you think yourselves mere bad people. You judge yourself. You think yourself unworthy. Leslie says, he says, tell them, this is his words, tell them that the very light of God dwells in you, no matter how humble, no matter how poor, no matter how downtrodden, no matter how sinful, how wicked you think you are loved. Allow that love to heal you. Allow that love to give you the new start. Do not hold on to your anger. Do not hold on to your fear. Do not hold on to less than, to being less than you should be. You can be great and be the light in this world, and each of you are. It was the light that brought you here tonight. Our spirit light went into the world, and you are here because of that. You have the light. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie. All right. Thank you. All right. That's from Leslie Flynn. Wow. JB, thank you. We've all been blessed by your donation. I felt blessed. Thank you. And I hope everybody is here too. There's Sophia, 99 Philippine peso. Hello, Sophia. Sophia watches all the way from the Philippines. Sophia, how much is, or not how much is not, what I was going to say is, I don't know how to convert pesos. Doesn't matter. But what time is it in the Philippines? What time? I'm curious. I don't have my clock with me. All right. Well, let's see what they got. Tell me what time it is in the Philippines. Hold on, Sophia. I got a voice coming in here. Sophia, I got a grandmother coming in. I believe this is on your mother's side of the family. And I hear this woman talking about healing in the family here. And she said, let you know she's bringing strength to your family, to your mother's getting healing. She said, everybody in your family, the word she said is they're lighting up, an octave of light. I don't understand that, but it's like spirit is bringing blessing for unity in the family, for openness and communication, and for healing. Your grandmother's asking me to tell you as well that she said she's giving you healing in the financial area. She said it's time for you to step into a new role, a new beginning. And I get the sense that as we go through the spring, this may indicate a new job coming here for you that she seems to be pointing me towards and pointing you towards, I should say. So be open to change. Call on her. She's leading in blessing. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. There is Deborah Allen. Hey, Deborah. Good to see you again. Canadian $10. Love my friends in the North. Good old Canada. You know, Deborah, I tried to learn the Canadian national anthem. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. I can't say, I don't know. I'm not good at that, but I'm going to work on that. I just learned God Save the Queen. I got that down. Well, now it's God Save the King. See, I just learned the song. I had to switch it. I'm going to learn Oh, Canada too. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Thank you, Deborah. I'm looking for an apartment. Can you tell me when I will get it? Thank you. Blessings. Hold on. Let me just see. Doris, do you have anything on that? Leslie, hold on. Leslie Flynn wants to say something. Thank you. He says in the next 2 weeks. It's not going to be right away. It's going to be next 2 weeks. Looks like you're going to see one by this Friday, and then you'll get the paperwork, and it'll be next week. It's about 2 weeks. And it looks like they keep showing me an apartment. Let me just describe this to you. It's a mid-rise building, about 3 or 4 stories. It has an elevator in it, but it's also a walk-up. I don't think this is a high-rise. It's a mid-rise building. It looks like it has like white or tan, like a pale beige brick around it. Very nice. It was built in, looks like the 1970s. It's a really solid building. So it's like, you know, in the old days, the buildings were built better, but it's nice. But look at that. The numbers 3 and 5 are somehow connected to the address, like 351 or 153. That might be the apartment unit, but just remember 3 and 5. All right. And I feel that this is like from where you are now, a little north, a little east. It's within 4 to 5 miles. And 5 seems a little far. It's pretty close. Blessings to you. Thank you. I hope that helps. All right. There's Kate Pigeon, $4.99. Thank you, Kate. Hi, Bob. I have an interview tomorrow. Is this the right path for me to take? I'd love to know the Spirit's thoughts. Thank you. Oh, Doris is walking right in here. She's looking, she's holding in her hand your resume, and she's holding up the job description. She says, now don't get upset, Kate, but she said this job, she said, is going to add, they're going to be a little more challenging than you were expecting in the interview. But she said, hold your head high and speak your truth. She said, they're going to give you a chance. You may go out of that interview tomorrow, not trying to upset you, just feeling like, wow, it's a little bigger job than I realized. But she said, you're ready for the growth. So go ahead and go for it. Okay. It looks really good. And I think you're going to be in the final running for an offer. Yes. It's a good opportunity. Blessings. All right. There's Lynn, $9.99. Hello, Lynn, with her wolf dog. I got to come see your wolf dog, Lynn. I love it. Hello, Bob and Cola. We say hi to you. When Cola comes to the States, we're coming over for a seance. I'm serious. And we'll bring the steaks and we have a barbecue. Oh, Lamb chop, heard me say. I didn't say that. I meant the vegetarian steaks, the soy steaks is what I was talking about, lamb chop. Got a mean look on that one. Hi, Lynn. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. Blessings to you. Chuck enjoyed the class yesterday. I'm so glad. Well, I hope you guys will think about our Saturday class. It's going to be a lot of fun this week. Any messages from Spirit? Blessings. Hold on, Lynn. Let me step into the light here. Okay. I got Helen already coming in here. She's so eager. She says to tell you, this is her word. She said, good job on Lynn. She's had a spiritual breakthrough. I don't know what's going on in your house, but it's like you felt, I believe from what she showed me, an even stronger connection to the spirit world. And she says, and Chuck as well. And both of you right now are going to find that when you want to tune into spirit, it comes very quickly. That's from Helen Duncan. She says, I'm picking up the pace with them and making it easier. Okay. Jack Weber just came in here too, and he sends a greeting over to you and to Chuck. And he he just said to me, he goes, and tell them, don't worry, I won't let Ruben sing. It hurts the dog's ears. If you see your dogs acting weird, it's because Ruben's been singing and like it's muffs up their ears. So he's watching that. All right. Chuck, Ruben said he's brought your uncle. I mean, not Ruben, Jack. Ruben's back there, but Jack's not. Jack said he's bringing your uncle through here. Hold on. This is interesting. Your uncle's back here, and he said, Chuck, he said, who would have thought that I'd have become a spiritualist after my death? He said, but I can't deny the truth. He said, when I was alive, he goes, I was fascinated by this stuff, but I didn't really follow it. And he said, now, he said, I can really understand what it's all about. And he said, I'm learning to use my ability to cross over to visit. And he said, I'm going to try to give you more signs. He's talking about rapping at nighttime. It's like in the kitchen area. This is where, like, I see you both in bed, sleeping, the kids are saying, but you're going to hear this pop, pop sound. It's coming from the kitchen. That's him. So he said, I'm doing it in the kitchen because he said, I'm hoping you'll get up and make me coffee. He sees to like coffee. So your uncle brings a blessing over to both of you, and he will give you signs. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Helen. Blessings to you guys. Thanks so much. All right. Hope we'll see you on Saturday. All right. There's Glittery Rainbow. €5. Thank you, Glittery Rainbow. Good to see you again. Welcome. Listen, Glittery, I got to tell you, I got Doris Stokes back here. Doris said she's raising your vibration. I just heard her say, she says, tell Melanie I'm raising the vibration. I'm raising the vibration. I think this indicates a physical healing and a kind of like a clarity. She said that your mind has been tired, and she said, I'm raising the clarity of her mind and the peace of her spirit. So Doris is doing some healing work on you. You're good to go. And she said to let you know there are no energies blocking you. She said you're in the flow of spirit, and she wants you to know she's personally making sure you're open and channeling. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. There's my buddy, Philip and Gary. Thank you, Glittery. Thank you, Philip. $5 Philip. Yay. Thank you, Philip. Hold on, Philip. I want to walk into your light here. Philip, I got a man talking to me. I want to place this on your father's side of the family. I'm hearing a voice that's coming from the father's side of the room. Just so you know, when I read, they come from different sides. That's how I know where to place them. But he's coming in on my ear from your dad's side of the family here. I think this is a grandfather or a great-grandfather. Sometimes I crisscross them, so bear with me if I'm a little off. But I'm having a little trouble hearing, but I hear him say something like, and it's coming across kind of broken. He goes, Philip, my special son, guardian to him. So I think he's saying you're like his favorite grandson. You're a guardian. He's a guardian to you, excuse me. And he's talking something about that he's visiting you at night to bring healing. He says clarity of my healing. And he's talking something about helping you get everything going I feel like this is a job issue or some financial stuff that you're trying to get moving. And this grandfather comes over to say he's giving you a hand. And it's interesting because I feel like during his lifetime, well, first of all, I feel that he left kind of earlier than he wanted to because he gives me this sense of regret. All right. So I do feel like he comes over with this sense of like he wants to make up having left earlier. So I don't understand this. I hope this makes sense to you. But he just comes in with a lot of support and he's going to be a regular helper for you. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Blessings to you, Philip. All right. There's Robert Stevens, $5 donation. Hello, Robert. Any messages from my spirit guides? Thanks. Hold on, Robert. You know, Robert, I got Edgar Casey walking in here for you. And he's back here and he says, tell Robert, he said that I'm coming in to help him understand more about reincarnation. Looks like you're at a place in your spiritual work where you're going to start having some past life dreams, some vision, like one of your past lives has a connection to the westward movement. And it's interesting that you're born in Oklahoma or you live in Oklahoma because he said that you've traveled through there in former lives on your way to Texas and California. You have you've been part of the westward movement back in the 1800s. You're going to start having visions of that. It's just to help you understand the journey of the soul. Stay close to Edgar Casey, okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there is the North Star. €3. Thank you, North Star. Blessings to you. Listen, North Star, I have to tell you right now, when I'm walking into your light, I am hearing this, literally it's a choir. I get this loud music and it's like they're celebrating because what's happened is you've come into a time right now where you're winning, you're succeeding, and heaven knows it. Sometimes we doubt ourselves on our journey and we say, I don't think I'm making it. Listen, stay the course. That's the word I'm hearing. The angels are saying, stay the course. You're about to turn into success. Don't doubt yourself. Don't go backwards. Don't quit what you're doing. You're on the path, and heaven is literally helping you. I keep hearing Archangel Raziel. He keeps saying Raziel is here, Raziel. So Raziel is one of your spirit angels. Spirit guides is an angel as well. Raziel is his name. So I want you to call on him. He's showing me that they're opening doors for work opportunities and education as well. So you might be going back to school if you're not currently in school. I'm getting education coming up here. And Raziel's helping. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh, here's my buddy Gary M. $10 donation. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Sick Bob. Any good messages from my spirit guides? Thanks and blessings to you. Thank you, Gary. By the way, Gary, I did get an email from you today. Thank you. I will be contacting you to talk about some stuff. So bear with me. I'm just a little backlogged. Thank you. I haven't forgot you. Listen, Gary, right now I'm in your light. Before I can even finish talking and saying your name, I got Chief White Eagle. And he's coming in. He's holding in his hand a big golden star. You see my silver star back here? He's got one in his hand that fits in his hand about that big. But it's a golden star. And he's holding it up and rays of light are coming down here. And he says, I'm putting the light on Gary. So Gary, this is the light of illumination from Chief White Eagle. This means that the things you've been worried about or that are unresolved, when a spirit like him puts a light like that, it means he's putting the spotlight on it and it's going to start to manifest. So I wouldn't be stressing. I know you've been stressing about like this job and this house situation, but I'm telling you, Spirit's taking care of it. And I really think this week, literally starting this week, like Monday forward, you're going to have some breakthroughs on both fronts because he holds up his fingers as each issue: housing, job, housing, job. So this week is a power week for you. Make sure to be present, be out visiting, keep yourself visible, and you're going to see breakthrough. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Chief White Eagle's amazing. You're lucky to have him. You know, Gary, I'm stuck with Fletcher. All he does is stand back here, drink beer, and ogle girls all day. I'm telling you. I'm just kidding, Fletcher. I love you. All right. There's Lady Bree. $5 donation. Thank you, Lady Bree. Woo, be glorified. Lady Bree, listen, that's the word I want to give to you today is glory. Okay. You see, you've crossed through a time in the last few weeks where you've been feeling a little isolated. Sometimes spirit pulls us out of the world and puts us in this kind of quiet time where we like wonder about everything. But what that's doing, that's building power. And I feel like the next 2 weeks for you are significant, particularly in terms of career and spiritual development. I've got your guide, the Lady of the Lake, standing back here. She walked in with Doris, and they're both talking to me. Doris said, she said, oh, I just brought her over. I'll let her talk. Doris says, tell Bree she can call on me because I will help her. She said, but she's in quite good hands with the lady. Hold on. Lady of the Lake is speaking to you. Nemue. Hi, Nemue. Thank you so very much. That's beautiful. Nemue here, Lady Bree, is coming in, and she said, water is important. And she said, but she knows that. And she said, but what people forget is that at the depth of the water, there is solid ground. She said, even the lake, the sacred lake of Avalon, has a landed bottom. She said, you've plunged to the depth of the lakes, and now you're rising. And soon, she said, soon you will step on stable land. But she said, you touched on a deeper depth of reality. And she said, that's bringing power. So this next 2 weeks, she's going to help you in the material world in terms of work situations and just kind of feeling grounded and clear. So stay with Nemue. She's helping you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, hold on a second. There is. I'm jumping this. Hold on. The screen shut. There's Karen Bryan. Hello, Karen. $5 donation. Thank you, Karen. Hey, Psychic Bob, will I be doing some traveling when I do stand-up films and stage and TV work? Blessings. Initially, I have to tell you what I keep picking up around this is you're going to, for like the first year, just pretty much be right in LA. I don't see a lot of travel for you. But that's all right because you're going to get work that's going to keep you busy. But I'm telling you, Karen, I say it as sure as I sit here, you have a gift, honestly, for stand-up comedy. I think it's going to open up doors also in other media work for you. But start with that, okay? If you have a local theater, which I think you will there, where you could also do comedy, like plays, local theater, that would do you well as well. So yes, I see you doing media work. I see you doing comedy. I don't see you traveling, at least for the first year. So I think after the first year, you may have some opportunities, but it looks like it's going to be predominantly based in that one area. But that's all right. It'll keep you busy. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, there's JB, $5 donation. A reading for my wife, Denise, please. All right, JB, that's very kind of you. All right, this is for Denise. Hold on, Denise. Let me step into your light here. You know, Denise, right now, I'm walking into your light. I'm getting family relatives gathering here. I'm getting a set of grandparents, and I think these are on your dad's side. I'm not getting them clear because they're moving around. But I've got a male and a female, which I think is a grandmother and a grandfather coming in here for you. And I'm picking up their presences as really, guys, can you hold on a second? Somebody is, sorry about that. I got my concentration broke. There's somebody screaming in the hallway. Hold on a second. I lost my connection. Can you bring them back? Leslie, can you help or establish the link? Okay, hold on, Denise. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I've got them. Thank you. I can hear them. All right. They're both back here for you. Sorry about that. We have some very rude people in our building. But I'm picking up both of them back here for you, Denise. And they're coming in. I don't get any like crisis or urgency, just a gentle blessing, a presence of we're fine over here is what they seem to be saying. It's interesting because your grandfather and your grandmother, I feel like both of them at the time of their crossing may have had similar conditions, because I'm being shown issues inside the body with like blood clotting or blood flow. Could have been heart attacks or strokes, but it's like blood flow. And your grandmother said, oh, he got through that. And then she said, I got through that. So I think they had some similar passing, but they're not suffering from that anymore. And really, they're in the light. Okay. But they're just coming over to let you know that they're there in the light. And your grandfather just said to me, Denise, he said, tell everybody that I'm having fun here. He said, I'm going fishing. And he said, but we don't actually kill the fish. We play a game. So I think he's having fun. He's near a lake, and they're asking me to show you a property. They live in a house that's like a lake house. So anyway, that's what they're doing in spirit. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there is Amy Radcliffe, 499. Hello, Amy. Any messages for me about a new and permanent job? Hi, Bob. All right, hold on, Amy. Let's see if anything's coming through. Yes. Okay, hold on. Doris Stokes wants to come in here. Rose? Okay, hold on. Rose is coming in with her. Thank you, Doris. Bring Rose. She's help facilitate Rose. Yeah, Rose, Amy is telling me to tell you. She said that, this is what her words, and you might disagree, but she said, tell her to focus on advertising and marketing firms. They're talking about a job here where you work on like either advertising or public relations. This is going to give you, they're saying, a lot more freedom and creativity. And you're going to be around people that make the day fun. So that's what they want you to focus on. Companies like firms that do advertising, marketing, public relations. That's what they're saying. It looks like you can have a job by the end of March if you start applying now. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. There is Terabyte Terry, 499 London pounds. Pounds sterling. Thank you. I love that name, Terabyte Terry. You guys are creative. I love that. Hi, Bob. Do you have any messages for me? All right, Terabyte Terry. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Hold on just a second. You know, it's interesting when I'm walking into the light around you here. I'm hearing an angel's voice. This is Archangel Uriel. He's one of your guides right now. Uriel said that he's hoping, this is his words, protect all that you worked for. You may be in a time where somebody may be, and I'm not trying to scare you, but be challenging you. That's the word. I'm not saying attacking. That's too strong. Challenging you. Like there may be some rumors around work that there's like challenges. There may be some discussion that there's layoffs coming or some sort of reorg. Uriel comes in and says, you will be passing through this time safely. So I don't see a loss here, but you may be starting to experience some fear, or there may be somebody saying, well, I'm going to get this from you. Either like somebody from your past that's trying to get money out of you. There's some sort of challenge that's going to be presented to you. Maybe it's already started. I feel this is close, like literally within the next month to 2 months. And I want you to remember the name Uriel, because he's going to guide you through that. You're not going to lose anything. But like, for example, your work might say, well, we're going to have cutoffs across the board. You might want to get ready to go. I just don't see it happening to you. And even if it does, it's like Uriel's moving you right into work. So there's no break in finances, but you might have a fear of that. Stay close to Uriel. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Blessings to you. Oh, there's Amy Radcliffe. 499. Hello, Amy Radcliffe. Any other messages for me? Let me see if anybody else is back here. Leslie Flint's stepping in here, Amy. Yes. He asked me to tell you that Thomas is in a class tonight. He said Thomas sends his greetings over, but he can't come right now because he's taking a class on spirit guide training. So it looks like Thomas is doing some development over there, but he asked Leslie to come and let you know what is going on. So this is great because this means that he's going to get a step up in power and be able to do more stuff. But Leslie's come on behalf of Thomas to bring that message to you. All right. So we'll find out more as we go along. Thank you. Blessings to you. Oh, that's exciting. This is the thing, guys. Over in the spirit world, people think, oh, I don't want to live forever in the spirit world. It sounds boring. You will never be bored in the spirit world. I mean, they tell me so much stuff about what goes on there. It's amazing. I mean, you can go to school, you can go to theaters, you can go to concerts. Just think about the music alone in heaven, huh? I mean, think about all the great artists who have left us, all right? You can go see Elvis concerts, all right? You can go see the Beatles, well, most of them. You can think of your favorite singer who may not be with us anymore. In the spirit world, they're still exploring and learning and doing shows. It'll be wonderful. Just the music alone's worth going to heaven for, I'm telling you. All right, there's Christine C, $4.99. And not to mention even the great artists. Think you could meet Claude Monet or Andy Warhol and see they're still doing art in the spirit world. Pretty amazing stuff. Jean-Michel Basquiat. Oh, I can't wait. When I go to heaven, I'm going to go meet Basquiat. It's one of my favorite people on earth. There's Christine C, $4.99. Thank you, Christine. Love to you and Cola. Thank you, darling. Love to you. You want to go to England with us? Travel around Europe? What would Spirit like me to know? Thank you. Hugs to you both. Thank you. Hold on, Christine. Let me see who's back here. Christine, I got your grandfather walked right in. Now, he's looking a little serious here to me. I'm not trying to scare you. But he walked right in. He goes, I want to have a word. I said, okay. Okay, I'll tell her. Now, Christine, don't get mad at me. I can't control what comes through. But he said, you tell her, I want her to start treasuring herself more, loving herself. He said, life is too short. And he says, I know that for sure. He said, my life went way too quickly. And he said, I want her to love herself enough to not settle for less than the best. He said, in love. He said, you're tempted. This is his word, not me. He said, she's tempted. You're tempted. He's talking directly to you. He said, you are tempted to tolerate this bad behavior from this boyfriend. He said, I don't think you should do it, and I'm just going to be direct about it. So that's his words. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at the messenger. But he wants you to really, he said, the spirit world wants to give you more. He said, walk away from trouble and sorrow, and you'll have more. That's his message. I just have to deliver it. Don't be mad at me. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. That's just what he said. So it's up to you. I hope that helps a little bit. Something's going on. He means to say that. Blessings. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Baroness. Call up Bob's. £4.99. Thank you, Baroness. By the way, Baroness did the artwork for the show today. If you didn't see it at the beginning, wait till the video posts and then see it. She did beautiful rendering of Isis. Just love it. I love the goddess Isis. I was really touched by it. Baroness, wonderful work. Ask Flint if we should do a paranormal TV show. Any messages from the Lyrans or Arcturians or from my Doris in the Midway creatures from Urantia? Love you. Let me find out what's going on back here. Yes. Leslie Flint is doing thumbs up. And he said, both of you are ready for it. So that's his words. Okay. Yes to the show. Can you connect me to the Lyrans? Okay. Who can? Hold on. Edgar Casey wants to come in here. Leslie Flint said it's a little beyond him with the Lyrans right now. This is a wonderful thing about having multiple spirit people because some of them have more abilities than others. Leslie, there you are. Can you tell me about the Lyrans? Yes. Leslie said that the Lyrans are reaching out to you. And he just pointed me and said to you too. Okay, both of us. That's interesting. And he said, remember the museum. Remember the connection you felt. That was a connection coming through. I remember that Sekhmet. Okay. Hold on. He's going to try to bring them over. He said, I've worked with them, not me, but he has worked with them. He said, I have worked with them. I have a connection. Thank you. Bring it over for us. Oh my gosh. I have a lady's voice talking to me, Cola. She said that she sent on behalf of Sekhmet. She said, I am her emissary. And she said, the Lyran people love the earth people very much. Do you have a name? What is your name? She gives the name of, I thought she said Gina? No, not Gina. G. How do you spell that? G-I, excuse me. It's like the name Gina, but it's G-I. And she says, you can call me G. But she's here as a representative of Sekhmet. She said, the ancient people did not understand that their goddess came from our people, from the stars. Though they observed the stars, they called us gods. We are people like you on a journey, and we come to bless you on your journey. We will be powerful protectors for all who call on us. All right, there you go. Thank you, G. I understand. Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Mr. Casey said, I can't hold the frequency long. Thank you. All right. We got it. Well, there you go, Cola. That's from G. I don't know. We'll have to explore that further. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Mr. Casey. All right. Here we go. All right. Oops. Hold on. My chest's jumping around. That's it. Hold on. Can't get the chat. All right. Star Lightworker, there you are. $5 donation. Thank you, Star. Thank you for all you both do. Special shout out to Cola. I'm working tonight. Will all go well. I'm nervous. Hold on, Star. Let me see what's going on here. Leslie Flint just walked in here for you, Star. Leslie said to tell you, he said, please tell her she forgets I'm present. He said, though I'm helping tonight, I'm still helping her as well. Leslie Flint said for you to call on him. He said, we in the spirit world can build connections. He said that he's connecting you to people that are going to support you in your work tonight. And he said she will be fine and safe in her job. He said, we can do things that are beyond her belief. And he said, we will prove it to her. So he said that tonight you're going to be awesome, that the spirit world is with you. And he said, please tell her to let go of the fear. It blocks her ability to channel our guidance and to keep the channel open that she can reach all that she must reach. So you're going to have to set down the fear, Star. Leslie wants to channel through you and be present in the work environment to make everything go. So stay close to Leslie. He's helping you, okay? Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. That's from Leslie Flint. Oh my gosh, here's my buddy Gary. I'm $10 donation. Thank you, Gary. Hey, Sig-Bob, where do I find the regular job at here in Nevada, i.e. Boulder City, Pahrump, or Las Vegas? Thanks and blessings. You know, Gary, I keep seeing Las Vegas as the head of the company. But what's strange is when you said Pahrump, Fletcher just said there's a branch there. So I think that your interview will be in Vegas, but you might actually end up working at a branch of this in Pahrump. I don't see Boulder City, but I feel Boulder City's connected to the housing, but Pahrump and Vegas are connected to the job. So I want to start with Vegas. I don't think you'll get it by looking at Pahrump, but it's like from Vegas, you end up going to Pahrump. Does that make sense? So start with Vegas. Blessings to you. Good question. All right, there's Maribel F. $5 donation. Thank you, Maribel. All right, hi, B and C. Bob and Cola. Thank you. I went to my uncle's funeral. I'm so sorry. I think Kay felt guilty about his actions. Well, he ought to. What does spirit say? Well, I'm going to tell you first my opinion. I'm going to see what the spirit people say. I think that Kay robbed your uncle of his days of joy I believe that he would still be alive had he let him go and found his joy. My personal opinion. Don't want to start a family war, but when you take away somebody's joy, you deprive their spirit. And when their spirit gets deprived, their life force decreases. People say, oh, I heard so-and-so died of a broken heart. And people laugh that off like, yeah, you don't really have a broken heart. But it's true because our souls are meant for joy. And when we take that joy away, people wither. That's what happened. I'm sorry to tell you that. Let me see if the spirit people have anything. Doris is back here. Hi, Doris. Do you have anything? Doris said, well, those of us over here, we don't wish to point fingers. She said, you've spoken true words. That's all she says. She said that your uncle made it to the light safely. She said he is in the light. He's not ready to come to you yet. He's still adjusting. It seems like your uncle had some physical healing that he's not yet embraced. Now, in his spirit body, he's not injured, but he has not yet understood that his body is restoring the light. So he still thinks he has some weakness. He's a little shaky on his feet, they're saying. But the spirit people have him in a hospital. That's what she's telling me. It's a hospital where he's getting kind of acclimatized to the new environment and his spirit body. And they said that he didn't believe he was in heaven. He kept thinking he was dreaming because he said it was so beautiful. And now he's awakening to it. But he's fine. They're working with him. It's going to be a few months till he can come to visit, but he's there, and Doris confirms it. Blessings to you. Thank you. So sorry for your loss, but he's quite alive. All right, hold on a second. Having some chat problems. Oh, my chat's freezing up. There it is. Jana and family, W4400. I still don't know what W4400 is, but it looks cool. Thank you so much for being in your support. Blessings to you. Listen, Jana, I have to tell you, right now I'm walking into your light here. I keep seeing papers being put in front of me. These look like they're housing contracts. So I don't know if you work with real estate or you're doing something with real estate. Maybe you're looking for a property for yourself even. But I'm seeing real estate transactions come up, and I'm being shown the stamp on it looks like May. So I think May may open up some doors for a new property for you, an opportunity to do a move. And I feel like the timing is good around that. So be open to it and let it bless you on the way. I'm also picking up a voice here around you that's a spirit guide. And I keep hearing the name. It sounds like the name it's an M name. It's not Margaret. Margarita, that's it. I was hearing, I was like, Margarita, that's the name. Margarita is the name of a spirit guide for you. And she said that she lived in Spain in the 1920s, 1930s. And she said, oh, the 30s in Spain was a crazy time. She said, but we got through it. And she said, I lived until the 1950s. Margarita's coming in here to help you. She's talking about some opportunities with business. And she said, I'm good at managing money and finance. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe you're doing refinance or there's new property coming. Something. Oh, no. Are we still broadcasting? I just hit something. Okay. I'm sorry. I almost disconnected. I don't know what I hit. But this Margarita is coming in to kind of help you in a financial area with getting money organized or financial growth this year. She was a very wealthy woman. She said she was a grandee of Spain in the 1930s. So she was a member of the nobility, like a countess or a baroness. But she's working around you, and watch the month of May. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's my buddy Pink Crystals 91. Hello, Pink Crystals. $5 donation. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me? Thank you. Hold on just a second. Let me just step into this. Yeah, Pink Crystals, I got to tell you, I've got Edgar Casey stepping in here for you. He's asking me to tell you that he's coming in to put some healing around you. He said you've been feeling a little drained, like your body's like tired. So he's coming in here to bring some healing to you and some strengthening. I get the sense here as we go over the next 2 weeks as well, you may be having to make some important decisions here. Maybe some decisions about your future, about work, about life. Call on both of these people. Call on Edgar Casey and call on Leslie Flint, because both of them are coming in now. I got both their voices going. So they're going to work with you and help you. Don't be afraid. They're restoring your physical energy, though. All right. You'll be fine. But the next 2 weeks may be a little intense. But that's why the spirit people come. They make it so it's not so hard. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. There's Gary M. $10 donation. Thank you, buddy, Gary. Tomorrow I will be looking at houses with my realtor. I'm focused on the place in Boulder City, but my realtor has several in Pahrump. Should I even look at places in Pahrump? Gary, Pahrump showed up on my last reading as a workout location, and I do think that will be a significant city for you. So even though I think you're going to still be in Boulder City, I feel just being in Pahrump raises energy, and I think you should look. Because if for no other reason, you may start to see things that are of importance there. So I would say, yes, I think you should look at Pahrump. All right. I still think you're going to live in Boulder City, but Pahrump is significant around the work. And so when you go there, you're putting energy towards that city. Blessings to you. All right. Thank you so much. Hold on a second. My chat's broke in. I don't know what's going on here. I'm having some problems here. All right. There's Baroness Colobos, €1.99 or £1.99. Thank you. I don't know what country I'm in. Dollars, pounds, euros. It all spins the same, doesn't it? When I was over in England, I was so lucky this time because the pound and the dollar were so close in price that I didn't have to think too much about calculating stuff. Years ago when I went to Britain, it was almost $2 to £1. And so everything was twice in dollars, which you'd see. So you'd see someone say £1, and really in your mind, you just go, oh, that's $2. It's twice as much. Now they're almost equal. Makes it much better. All right, Baroness, let's see what Spears got for you. Hold on just a second. Doris is coming in here for you. And Rose, thank you. Doris and Rose are back here for you. Rose is saying, she said, I've been working with Pauline, and she said, we're getting that housing going. Cola, there's some call coming this week. Rose said, she said, I'm trying to get the links, excuse me, built for this week. So I think there's a call coming in from Pauline, also related to the housing. So it seems like things are starting to pick up here. That's what she said. She said, I've been working. And Doris said, that's right. Doris says to tell you, Bears, she said, to tell you, she said, tell her to keep calm. She said, she overthinks things. She said, just let it go. The spirit is taking care of it. She said, you've done everything you can do. Now let us do our work. So that's from Doris. All right. So they're both helping you. Watch this week. It's going to be a good week. I'm very excited. Thank you. There's Stardust C. Hello, Stardust C. $5 donation. Thank you. Hi, PsychicBob. Can you scan my body and see what's going on? Having pain in my ribs on the right side of my body. Also swollen right wrist. Thank you. Hold on just a second. Okay. Stardust, you've got two different issues going on here in the rib area. One of them is you've strained some cartilage. There's viscera between the ribs and the organs. And it's like you literally got out of a chair and you've strained some internal viscera. I don't think you're going to have surgery, but you may need a professional level anti-inflammatory. That's what I get. I also get that the way you're sleeping at night, you've bruised that rib area also. So it's like you've pulled it at work, and then the way you're sleeping has further acerbated it and aggravated it. So you are probably going to have to see a doctor to be checked over, please. Okay. Again, I don't see surgery. I don't see any internal organ damage, but it's like the internal I don't know how to explain, but there's like connective tissue around the organs to hold them in place and stuff. And it's like you've done something that's strained that. There's an inflammation there. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. All right. As for the wrist, that's from typing. You've overstrained it. You got carpal tunnel starting. I hope that helps. You're going to have to see a doctor about the ribs, though. It's a little more serious than just taking an aspirin. They need to look at that to make sure nothing is damaging the organs. I don't see it, so I'm not worried. I think you'll be fine, but you do need to see a doctor and have them do a scan. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. There is Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you, Glittery Rainbow. Thank you. Does the crow spirit have a message for me? Maybe it's like when I go outside, crows are everywhere. LOL. Or is it just the place here? Thank you. Oh, let me tell you, Glittery Rainbow, listen to the crows. They are like very powerful spirit totems. Cola can tell you that when I got many times crows will appear around me and give me messages, and they're always right. Seriously. So first of all, you're not imagining it. It is real. They do talk. Crows are very psychic. And see, because you are raising your psychic power, they're drawn to that. I believe animals can see light around them. They see auras. They see presences. They can feel who's in tune and who's peaceful. So they're naturally drawn to that light. So when you go out, what you want to do is set the intent that you will invite the spirit of the crow to guide you, to protect you. And when you go out, don't be surprised you have a crow start to follow you, or there's always one over on one tree. It's like they just appear, and it's very distinct. They do it in a way to get your attention, and listen to their calls, because when they're squawking and calling, they're trying to either give you a warning or tell you something. So you're not imagining it. It's happening. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Fio5. 125 Philippine pesos. Thank you, Fio5. I finally leaving work in April. Yay. All right. What's the best path forward for me? Should I find new work or rest? Something else. Thank you and blessings. You know, Fio5, first of all, I'm glad that you're taking the steps to leave that job. There comes a time in our life where energy is depleted. And I feel like in that job, the energy's gone. So you won't advance. You know, if you want to stay there 30 years, you could, but why? It's not where you need to be anymore. It's served as its time. So say thank you to the cosmos, to your higher power, to your higher self. Say thank you for that experience. But now it's time to go. I do feel you need a rest. I feel like that work took more out of you than you realize. But I do see you moving on. Now, what's interesting around this transition period is, I don't know if you've been thinking about starting your own company, but I really feel like you're at a place where it's going to be hard to work for anybody. I feel like on a soul level, you're ready to be free. And that freedom, I think, is going to take you developing your own company. I get around you an energy that's connected to like holistic work. And it might even mean going back to school, for example, to study, for example, like massage therapy or studying herbalism or acupuncture. But I feel like you would be best to build your own practice that has a more holistic, spiritual focus. I think the corporate world is kind of like you're done. And it doesn't mean you're not talented, but it's not a lot of energy there for you. So I'd like you to explore maybe taking some educational things and classes to learn some skills in holistic work, chiropractic, massage therapy, Reiki. You know, it could be anything in that area, like healing practice that's holistic. That's where I see you going. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right. There is Diana Basco, 99 Philippine pesos. Thank you, Diane. Hi. Best industry I can work for, inner thanks. You know, Diane, I think you're way more creative than you give yourself credit for. I think you need to be in something where it's more like media based. Like, I know that might sound a little strange to you, but I think you'd be really great in working in television or radio or media where you get to kind of be creative. Now, you don't necessarily have to be a news anchor, but maybe you work in, production, like script writing or preparing stuff for a TV show or radio, like working with media as a radio person. Like when you do radio shows, like if you don't be a DJ, they have staff that work to help prepare the show, like radio show producer. That might sound really crazy, but I'm telling you, you want to work in something more creative, more media focused. I feel like it's going to be exciting for you and you do well with it. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there's Scott from South Carolina, 999. Hello, Scott. Hi, Bob. My 35-year-old son has a cyst on his ankle. He could have surgery or other alternatives. Any guidance on this for healing? Hold on just a second. Let's see if Doris has anything. I trust her on these matters. Doris, can you come in? Are you still here? There you are. I got you. Thank you. What about Scott's son? Okay. The cyst is not cancerous, Scott. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. What they're saying, and this is Doris saying, she said the surgery will not be as invasive, that the cyst is not as deeply embedded as they originally thought. So this will be a lot less invasive. She said he should, this is her word, she said he should have it removed because it may grow and impress on a nerve and cause pain, and then it will be harder to remove. So it's not cancerous, but it does have some growth potential, and he's going to have it removed. She said that this is not going to grow fast, so he can wait if he wants to wait, but she said it might as well do it now. It'll be easier. The longer he waits, it may grow and cause a more complex surgery. She said it's going to have to be surgically removed. That's from her. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I don't see another alternative coming from her. All right. But he'll be fine. It's not as bad as what they're saying. Because I feel like they're saying, oh, this is kind of intense. But when they actually look at it again, it's not as bad as what they're saying. Okay. So that's why you could have the surgery to be like outpatient surgery. Blessings to you all. Thank you, Scott. Let me know, okay? All right. Thank you so much. Laura Gonzalez, 555. Thank you, Laura. Blessings to you. Listen, Laura, I got to tell you right now while I'm in your light here, I keep picking up around you a man in spirit, one of your spirit guides. This man, he keeps giving me the name here. I keep hearing him say, tell her William is here. Tell her William is here. He's a spirit guide to you. I feel like he has some connection to spirit world. He may have been a medium. And I think that you're opening spiritually to spiritual presences. So William is here. He has a connection to, looks like 1940s. He said he lived in San Francisco and he also lived in Chicago. So he's traveled around, but he was a medium during that time period. But he's coming in to help you manage spirits. I think you're opening psychically, and that's why he's coming to your life. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, call on William. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, listen, we are at our time. I don't know where the time goes. I want to say thank you for being here. I love all of you. It's Sunday night. It is time for Psychic Bob to Netflix and chill. I've been working gangbusters the last few weeks. I'm a little tired tonight. So tonight, I'm going to Netflix and chill with cola, sip some more tea, have a little dinner, and unwind. And tomorrow's my day off. But just because it's my day off tomorrow doesn't mean we won't have a show. because tomorrow we're going to do astrology. In fact, I'm wearing tonight, some of you may tune in, like I got on my Aquarius shirt. So I want you guys to be here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. for my live astrology forecast. We're going to spin around this big zodiac wheel and see what is in the stars for you. We're going to talk about all the major transits this week, and I'm going to give horoscopes, individual horoscopes for every zodiac sign. So everybody there gets a reading. So if you're a Pisces, I'm going to tell you what's coming this week for Pisces. If you're an Aries, I'm going to tell you what's coming for Aries. If you're a Sagittarius, you're going to get a reading. So you come and join us. And as part of that show, I also answer astrology questions. So bring your questions, come and hang out. We have a lot of fun. Monday, because it's my day off, we have a lot of fun. I just kind of goof off and have fun. We sing songs, We sing the Zodiac Wheel song. Some of you know that. All right, you want to learn the Zodiac Wheel song, you come to Monday night. We have a great time. So yeah, come out and join us. We're going to have a lot of fun. 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, same time as tonight's show. I hope you will join us, okay? Oh, there's Bobby Carroll. Hi, Bobby Carroll. I thought I saw you earlier. Bobby Carroll says, I'm a Virgo, Bob. Awesome. Well, come. I'm going to give Virgo horoscopes tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. For those of you who come to the astrology, you can tell people in the chat. It's funny because it's the smallest show I do, like in terms of audience-wise. It never gets the ratings, but it's one of the best shows I do. We have so much fun. Come out tomorrow. If you've never done it, take some time. Just come and hang out with us. Bring a cup of tea. I always tell people, when you come to astrology and I bring a tea, we're going to laugh and joke. It's a really laid-back environment. Some of you might say, well, Bob, I don't understand astrology. It's too complex. I keep it real simple. Those of you who know, I break it down because, some astrology shows you go on and they get all puffed up. They go, well, in the third quadrant of Aries in the year 2016 in the zodiac of the tropics, not to be confused with the sidereal alignments. They make it so complex, right? I don't do that. I just say, Virgo, this is what you got to do this week because this planet is affecting you in this way, and do it. I keep it real simple. I think you're going to really like it. So come join us tomorrow. It'd be a lot of fun. Listen, guys, I want to say thank you to all of you for coming out today. Thank you for your donations. It's the end of the month. It blesses my life. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Big shout out to Baroness Colabobs, who does wonderful moderating. Thank you for keeping us safe, Baroness. Thank you, Baroness, for your beautiful artwork. If you didn't see the artwork earlier, go back after this video post and see the beautiful graph. She's got Isis rising with an ankh and the rays of the sun. So pretty. Love the artwork. Thank you, Baroness. You did a wonderful job. And, hold on. Somebody's talking. Lamb Chop, what? What is going on? Hold on. Lamb Chop, get over here. What are you doing? What were you doing over there? You're trying to steal some typing paper. Why? You're going to print brochures to hand out about being a Hare Krishna. All right, well, I understand that, but don't be using my printer and paper until you ask me. All right. By the way, if you tuned in late, go back and watch the beginning. Lamb Chop joined the Hare Krishnas. He's wearing his Hare Krishna clothes today, and he looks great. You can learn more about that. Go back and watch the show at the beginning. You guys rock. I love you. Happy Sunday. Blessed Sunday. May you guys be blessed. Thank you for being here. Had a lot of fun. Lamb Chop says Hare Krishna. All right, we'll see you back here tomorrow as we spin around the zodiac wheel. What's that, Lamb Chop? No, you're not a Capricorn. You're Aries. I told you. Oh, my gosh. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Blessed be. You're Aries. I tell you, you're Aries.